Well, good afternoon to you. Here we go again, Monday. Take long, do it. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. Well, we've had nice and dry, but my gosh, you have to keep out of the wind. He's blowing holy. But enough to, well, go right through your bones, the old wind was. We went over the Lent bit yesterday with the dog and have a look around and see the primroses and everything else and look over the hill over there and see what's going on. Very nice, very nice. So today I've been up and somebody had some polycarbonate out the back lane that they didn't want. They left over from a porch, old porch or something they pulled down. So I brought it home and I made a small greenhouse day. Small one, about 4 foot by 3 foot. And for the wife now, they're putting on lots of other plants. Makes some difference. So it's another job done. Now, stay safe. It's been alright. A lot of people around, but I'm feeling quite comfortable about them. I'm feeling alright. So just take it easy. And we could do with this here now till Christmas, this weather really, but I know the farmers won't drop rain for their potatoes, you know. So we're going to have some sometime, but we don't want them yet, do us for a day or two. Now this here one is another Herbert Lean one. Well, I'm just going to call this one Aunt Janie. Well, said Mother, I'll clean up and you'll have to go down shop again. I want 2 things. Better write them down on a piece of paper, suppose. Men's heads are like cracked jugs. Went old much. She made out the list, folded it up, and put it on the table for Feather. "'Tis snowing again," said Richard Henry. "Feather said he can mind a great lizard." "What was that, Mother? A circus?" "I don't know," replied Mother. "Father was always older than me. Here he is coming now. I brought him a bit coal, and now I'm going down shop." And he put on his hat and tied him down with a piece of bootlace. He looked round, took up the grocery list, lit his pipe with it, and started off. "Richard Henry, you go out and bring in Father's best hat off the snowman. People see that and will think it's Sunday," said Mother, who was looking out of the window. Well, if it isn't Aunt Janie coming up the garden. "'Tis said you can choose your friends, but you can't your relations." "How I'm so glad to see ye, Aunt Janie. I hope heaven troubled to bring me nothing this awful weather," looking at Aunt Janie's basket. No, that's my night dress. Thought I'd come stay bit. I say nobody can beg a pasty like you. 'Twill be a cold shift for ye." Richard Henry broke the hot water bottle. "You can see the sherds there upon the table." "Have you had dinner?" asked Aunt Janie. "I couldn't get here before." "Yes, thank you," said Richard Henry, "and dinner things are all washed up. I was thinking 'tis a good job the bus is still running, all handy like passing your door when you go home directly," said Mother. "I'm only thinking upon your dear old cat." "What's that?" asked Richard Henry, as the cat was heard to meow when he jumped out Aunt Janie's cat from out of the basket. "You naughty cat," said Aunt Janie. "I forgot she was sleeping in the basket this cold weather. Don't matter, I'll look after her." "Feather hates cats," said Richard Henry. "Oh, but she's a good ratter," remarked Aunt Janie. "Well, if she can't catch rats, she will starve. Here's Feather come again, and there is a donkey and cart outside." "Woman sent up what she thought you would want," said Feather. "Hello, Aunt Janie, I didn't expect to see you. Some awful weather, isn't it?" "Stop the man, Richard Henry, quick. You'll be able to have a ride home. I'm so glad. I'll take your basket for you." Mother pushed the cat into it and helped Aunt Janie. Aunt Janie was shoved down the garden and helped up into the cart. "You're welcome to come when you like and stay as long as you like," said Feather. As the cart drove off, Mother told Feather that Aunt Janie had come to stay. "Yes," said Feather. "Woman down the shop told me she'd stopped her milk, pepper and bread for a fortnight." Richard Henry said, "I believe we're going to have more snow." This is a little David Prowse one. Some of you heard it before, but Dolly's pineapple sponge. "Now, dear Auntie Dolly, as a cook was the worst. She couldn't boil water without burning it first. But old Uncle Courtney, in fear of his life, would always heap generous praise on his wife. Neath her challenging posture like a pupil at school, he'd swallow her cinders and smile like a fool, with a dear that was lovely or a gratified look, till she truly believed in her power as a cook. But even old Courtney had to venture surprise and allow one small glimmer of doubt in his eyes when Dolly announced that their show's coming up with my pineapple sponge. I shall bring back the cup. What show that, my dearest? Well, Cornwall, of course. He gulped on his chicken, which he sware was a horse, and considered how fate offered cruel reverse, which could take you from rotten to something much worse. While the rest of us shuddered when told of her plan, we suffered her gourmet delights at first hand. I wouldn't describe them as basic, just crude, to judge by the test and the pain that ensued. When we saw what she'd made, all our fears were confirmed. No recognised shape could be clearly discerned. It was more a collection of dollops and lumps, encrusted with cherries and pineapple chunks. But Courtney said handsome as they went off to pack, then squeezed in the pickup with a sponge in the back. We didn't know whether to laugh or to cry, as we nudged and we winked and we waved them goodbye. It was late in the evening before they come home, with smiles on their faces like Darby and Joan, when Dolly stepped out in the gathering mist, a certificate waved from her plump little fist. As Courtney stood grinning, Dolly preened like a swan, then read from the scroll which was printed thereon. First class commendation, Miss Dorothy Blake, for a highly original upside down cake. Thanks very much. Take care.